What's going on, guys? White Fox 1225 here with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the rumors about whether or not ESO is going free to play or just trying to find a different subscription model or just a payment model, I mean. So there are a bunch of rumors going around the community right now on the Reddit, on the forums about this, and I'm going to talk about first why this all started. Well, first, ESO took down their 6-month option for payment. So right now you have the option to buy the 1 month, the 3 month, and you used to have the option to buy the 6 month, but they did take that down. And other MMOs have done that before, you know, they kind of went out of, not out of business, but they took down their monthly subscription payment model, and they've gone free to play or tried out another model. But it's definitely something MMOs have done, so there is a reason for concern. So ZeniMax did come out with a statement. They said they took the 6-month option down because it wasn't a very popular option. And that kind of makes sense, but at the same time it doesn't. So it's really not costing ZeniMax anything more to, you know, keep that option open. You know, it's just a different way to buy the game or buy your months to the game. And so that explanation doesn't completely make sense. But on the other hand, if not many people were using the 6-month option, and, you know, it is cheaper to buy the 6 months, if they were they just wanted people to buy monthly because it would be more expensive and they'd be making more money, that's completely an option too. That's completely possible. So right now I'd say, you know, we can't definitely say whether it was nothing or whether it was something. It's really up in the air, and that's really the reason for all these rumors, because, you know, we really just don't know, and there's a lot of speculation on ZeniMax's decision. Now, the thing I really don't get, if the game really isn't going free to play or they really aren't switching the payment model, is why ZeniMax wouldn't come out and say, you know, all these rumors are false, you know, it's not true, we're not going free to play, because it really does have some of the players really worried. But if they were going free to play, it would definitely make sense for them to keep their, you know, quietness about the topic, because you don't want to say, hey guys, we're going to free to play, and then lose half your player base because they unsubscribe because they hate free-to-play MMOs. You know, at the same time, they don't want that. So this is all just speculation. You know, nothing's confirmed. I'm not saying it's going to happen either way, but I'm just giving you all my opinions on this stuff. So it is completely possible that they could just be holding their silence because, you know, all these rumors are just unfounded, and we really have no reason to, you know, say anything, and, you know, all these articles coming out were just, you know, not backed up, and they could just be like, we really don't think we have to deal with this, it's not something we should have to respond to because it's not true at all. That's possible, but at the same time it's possible that they don't want to lose their player base announcing that they're going free to play, so they're not going to say anything. Both those options, I think, are completely possible. And that's kind of what scares me, because I really like the monthly subscription model. I really think it works for ESO, and I think ESO is the kind of game and the kind of world that depends on more content coming in all the time. And I'm fine paying $15 a month for ESO. I think most people who play the game are, because ESO is such a great game and there's such a passionate fan base that I really think the subscription model works for those people. But if they're trying to draw in more people, I think free-to-play definitely would obviously bring more people in, but it would lose the dedicated player base they have right now. So with all that stuff out of the way, let me just say that I think probably my guess right now is that the rumors are kind of false. I don't know, I just have a vibe that ESO wouldn't go free-to-play that quickly. I definitely don't think ESO is going free-to-play, and I keep saying free-to-play. I think the most likely situation, if they were going to change their payment model, would be for them to go to something where you have the option to pay for the new content, or you could just play for free, and there would also be some microtransactions. That's a lot more possible to me than them saying, well, we're going to go free-to-play, because it would be such a drastic change, and I don't think free-to-play would work with ESO. I just don't think it's the kind of game that could work with free-to-play, and it's not, the player base isn't the kind of player base I think that would be okay if they went free-to-play. I think they're a lot more better going with the option of, you know, if you want to buy this content, you can, you know, if you want to get this dungeon, well, that's fine, you just have to pay some money for it. I would not like to see that, but at the same time, I wouldn't be devastated if we saw that, because I do think the ability to play without paying any money would bring in a lot of new subscribers, not subscribers anymore, but new people playing the game, maybe breathe life into the game. But at the same time, that all being said, I would still love to see the monthly subscription plan, you know, still holding its own and still be the payment model for this game, we're just gonna have to wait and see. But I definitely think it would be a really smart move for ZeniMax to come out with a statement, especially if they're not going free to play, because that would I think it just makes sense for as a move. You don't want your players worried, and you definitely don't want people to unsub because they think the game's going free to play. Now, one quick thing I just want to add is don't unsub right now. Don't say, well, the game's going free to play, it's all going to shit, might as well unsub. That's definitely not why I made this video, and I really don't want to add to kind of the panic around the internet and have, ESO kind of shut down because everyone's, unsubbing when they weren't even going to go free to play in the first place. So all I can say is just hang in there. I'm sure we'll get some confirmation about something in the not so distant future. The good news is, even if ESO was to change their payment model, not that I think that's going to happen, we still got 6 more months of really good content. We got some really exciting stuff coming up. And with that being said, I'll definitely be covering that stuff. Probably a video coming this weekend, or maybe even sooner than that. We just have to wait and see. Not sure what it's going to be on. But that pretty much wraps up all the rumors and pretty much wraps up this video, guys. I just want to apologize for the video that's on the screen right now is a little bit old, but for some reason Fraps just isn't really working with ESO. It's making it lag a lot, and the video just isn't worth watching, and I can't even really play with Fraps running in the background. So I'm gonna get a new video capturing program, but for now I'm just gonna reuse some old content. But like I said, guys, hopefully we just stick with the same payment model. I think it's entirely possible that that's going to be the case. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one, guys.